It's a trap. Okay? It's a trap.
There were 3 million Polish people. Now, when Israel was formed, David Ben-Gurion, the first prime minister, was a Polish guy. Shimon Peres is Polish. That wasn't even their names. They changed their names to sound like they were Israelites. So we have a nation of imposters. And
all the world wondered after the beast, and they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
And they did what?
And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
So those that are under this authority worships the dragon that gave power to the beast. So Satan is a god to be worshipped. Yes, in this earth. He gave them power, so in return for that power, the people under their rule have to worship Satan.
There are more than 900 churches in Rome, and among them sits the Great Synagogue. Located in the Jewish quarter known as the Ghetto, the temple was built back in 1904. However, Benedict XVI visited in January of 2010 as a sign of the good relations between the two religions. However, paving the way for him was Pope John Paul II's historic visit to the synagogue in 1986.
And control over the world. Both of them were together when we fell. They're together now. That's why you have your Pope wearing the little yarmulke thing on his head, the little circle thing. They're together.
The synagogue in Rome was enormous. I mean, here was Roman Christianity was in many ways born from the synagogue. It was a very Jewish form of Christianity from the beginning. It was like Roman Christianity coming home.
The Rothschilds and the others are Sabbatean Jews. They worship Satan. They don't worship the Bible. They have a serpent that they worship. I know this sounds fantastic. Of course it is. So we have a nation of imposters.
It's a trap. Okay? It's a trap.
That there is no Jewish people. That all of the Jews in the world came from the Khazars and such. Now, there have been other genetic studies on this. In other words, no one living in Israel today has ancestors who came from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So we have a nation of imposters.
Loud and clear, my brother. Yes, right. Lord, we're good. Now you were picking up from where we left off at. I was actually expounding on the fact that you would think that Jewish people would have a higher regard or respect for the greatest Jew or Israelite that have ever lived. And for some reason, they're hiding the fact that they can't stand Christ's guts. What do you think about this, Elder Wood?
Well, yes, sir. To make it very short, I think the only way to answer this question would be to actually examine the reasons that they give as to why they hate Christ.
Judaism is a religion of death. Judaism is a religion of death.
Claim was made, if the claim was made that he's the Messiah, he's a false Messiah.
Jesus never said, I am the Messiah.
And guess what? I was raised Jewish. I was born mixed. And there, I'm saying it. Synagogue of Satan. Oh! Hold up, man.
This over 3,300 years, we have taken Christians coming to us, evangelizing us, coming to our people, trying to convert us to their religion, and our people have stood there for 2,000 years and rejected Jesus. That's why you're fed up. Oh, the Satanism. You are the Satan for calling us Satan.
The Jewish people would have been interested in a Messiah.
Right.
They're waiting for Messiah. They want Messiah. Christians invented the idea of a failed Messiah. Even though he failed, he's still the Messiah. We reject that. If you fail, then you're not.
It's a nice Jewish family. From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl. Definitely. And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family.
Really?
Even though he failed, he's still the Messiah. We reject that.
You were in Satan's army. I'm going to say it like it is.
Oh, absolutely.
You would actually take on the role of a soldier for the devil.
Yes.
To do what in the spirit realm?
In other words, to do witchcraft, to do tarot card readings, to do spells, to paralyze that.
Judaism is a religion of death. Judaism is a religion of death.
Everybody blames the Jews for killing Christ, and then the Jews try to pass it off on the Romans. You know, I'm one of the few people that believes it was the blacks. I don't care. Good. I hope the Jews did kill Christ. I'd do it again. I can do it again in a second.
I'm Jewish. I was raised Jewish. I was bar mitzvah and all that. And I'll tell you, I am not the Jew that, the Most High was talking about in the Bible, the Lord's chosen people. This man right here is the real Jew, not me. I was lied to. Huh?
Everybody's equal.
Well, that's
It's a trap.
I was raised Jewish. My last name is Silverman, okay? I was born mitzvah, and I'm telling you, all them synagogues in the suburbs, synagogue of Satan.
Oh yes, Judaism is a religion of death, and I was right as a child.
Money is power. Money is the only weapon that the Jew has to defend himself with.
He said, well, why don't y'all just follow the law? You don't follow the law. Well, how can you be a Jew and you don't follow the law?
So we have a nation of imposters.
Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1. Hear ye the word of the Lord, which he speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
So Christ let us know, hey, you're living in the time of the desolation of abomination spoken of Daniel. And get co-signed by Jewish people in the Messianic Jew circle.
Come and partake in the glory of all kingdoms. Come and be an American, a Babylonian. Put off your culture, your national origin, your father's pride, your land's pride, and come and assimilate yourself within our Babylonian confusion. In her was found what?
The blood of prophets.
The blood of prophets. See? They hated the prophets then, and they hate those that stand with the prophecies now. That's why the Bible is almost a terrorist book within the same land. Okay? They claim that if you read the Bible, you are a hater. You're a terrorist. Read.
And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints.
And of saints.
And of all that were slain upon the earth.
And all that were slain upon the earth. The spirit of war and bloodshed is the spirit of Babylon. This is how she was built. And guess what? This is how she keeps power. But Babylon the Great is fallen.
When your local news will not give the announcement. When the Weather Channel will not give the announcement. When CNN will not give the announcement. It's going to be in that time period that something will take place. Okay?
The Most High God is asking them, what can you repay me? What worships can you do to prove to me that you're righteous? When there's blood on your hands all over the earth.
As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir.
O Mount Seir.
And all Idumea.
And all Idumea.
Even all of it.
Even all of it. We all know that it's a trap. Okay? It's a trap.
The real children of Israel were sold into captivity by those that cast lots for the Most High's land. So there have been a reversal of roles here. Obviously,
it's a trap. Okay? It's a trap.
They're doing all types of harlotry and wickedness in that land. They're not serving the God of Israel in Israel right now.
Okay? It's a trap.